Hey everybody, welcome back to Midnight Suns. I always want to kind of say XCOM for some reason. It's really weird. And I have to stop myself and say, oh no, it's Midnight Suns. Anyways, we have a Stop Hydra helicopter mission, which is cool because we haven't seen this since the story one where we had Carol destroying the helicopter. This party will be interesting to actually try and destroy the helicopter itself. Epic Gamma Coil and Epic Blueprints up for grabs. I couldn't pass this up. We have Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, and Nico. So another non-hunter mission, which is also kind of weird. But I do have a Cursed Effigy, so that could come in handy. I do have a Charm of Clarity here. I can consider, you know what, I will consider actually switching that. We're going to bring in the Vampiric Essence just in case. But we have, hopefully, healing from Nico. We have Ghost Rider, who I replaced 1 Lash Plus with Retribution. So it's knockback. It's not in any direction. It's discard a random card, but it's not health. So I feel like that's a decent switch. And then I've made one change here and removed a Thwip for this new Up Here card that applies 2 weak and does a bunch of damage. We might need the damage for the helicopter. We could upgrade the Thwip, but I don't know if I want that yet because I may end up going back to 2 Thwips in a deck until we make more, so we'll see. But that's our setup. So let's rock and roll. Now that's a badass crew right there. That, who's, come on. That is awesome. I'm hoping we have enough to deal with the chopper. I'm a little concerned about this difficulty and being able to impart enough damage, but my thought process is with a lined up hell ride, we can maybe make it happen. Delay helicopter might come in handy there.
We have to stop that helicopter.
Is that it?
I do have a judgment as well, which damages everything. I wonder if that would actually also damage the one he's protecting, because it cannot be directly targeted. Immune to area of effect abilities, which I guess maybe Judgment kind of falls into. We got Restore right off the bat, which is nice, so I think I could just keep that. Spider-Man could go ding, 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 ding in 1 card and get rid of those. And then I do have a Marksman here, which I don't love. We could stun. We could stun. And then I could lash and look at lashing somebody. We have this cliff to play with, so maybe that's our way to deal with the Marksman. It's an option. This guy's targeting Ghost Rider back there with the Daze. This guy's targeting Spider-Man. I think the only card I definitely am not going to use here, because I have the Curse that applies stun and damage and generate Terrorism. I think that's automatically going to be better here. So let's do this. We got Spider Sense. That is tempting to get some extra quick cards. Can I afford that though? Not really. Like, not if I want to play the Chain Strike, which clears this area. And then Curse to stun here, and then Lash to maybe... I think Lash, I'm kind of looking at this situation to put a little damage in. Or maybe even damaging on the helicopter. I think both are actually decent potential options there. Anyways, let's start with this. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
This might sting a little.
I mean, Spider-Man's all right. Holy, he's so good. So good, so good. Okay, let me just check this. So, yeah, it is immune to that. Another option we have is we could say, we could deal a bunch of damage here and then go for the stun if he's not concealed. And then we potentially have a lash to knock him off next turn, right? Spider-Man will take 1 hit for sure because this guy's gonna whack him. And even if... Okay, so this is... Yeah, this is gonna use up my heroism. So if he does conceal, that means we're gonna get a vulnerable on him after being dazed, which sucks. And we don't get the bent, like if that guy was just a little bit in there, but this is so much damage, it's kind of hard to turn that down. We have a little bit of block there, but it's nothing great. You know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I feel like getting rid of this marksman at least gives us some breathing room. Oh, yeah, we also blew up a couple environmental objects. No big deal. No big deal. So he didn't conceal, which is nice. So we still have a shove for this to clear a minion. Nico's gonna take a hit there. I guess I could argue to drop the box. Or we could look at this now. 51%. It's not bad, but if I have a way to guarantee a stun there, I think I kind of have to take it. And I have restore in hand, so I feel like we've got that going for us. Next turn, we probably Spider Sense. We've got Vampiric Essence. We have the Cursed Effigy. So there's ways around this.
Let's try this.
Okay, so that's going to at least prevent the vulnerable from going off. He will be dazed, which could be kind of interesting. Spider-Man, I guess it doesn't really matter, but send Spider-Man over here. Gets him close to leveling, maybe.
Hydra didn't train you for this.
Not a ton. Okay. I think maybe I'll do this too.
Oh, this should be good.
Now, I do have to focus over here. We have 4 turns on it, but that gives us a little bit of breathing room. We'll see what happens next turn. But I don't feel awesome about not putting any damage on the chopper or the shield guy.
Real original.
Not be forgotten for this.
I wonder how long his daze is going to be here. Go easy on me. Give me like a 1 or 2. We haven't seen a Hell Ride yet, so I expect we're going to see that in the next hand or 2. Still don't have it, but what's interesting is we do have Empower. We do have Empower here, which is kind of cool. Opportunist could also be cool. Witchfire could also be cool. We only got 1 daze there, which is pretty nice. I could even lash into a restore. Maybe lash just gets rid of this guy. But then I only have 1 card play left, which is kind of a bummer. Spider Sense probably gets me some quicks, so that is something. But if I get a Hell Ride, then I can pop probably this whole group here. And there's a decent chance of a Hell Ride popping into my hand with this, but I could also draw like a Thwip. But I redrew that earlier, so I probably won't see that. Yeah. Environmental attacks cost 0 heroism, and we get the extra moves, and they do more damage. So, like, this would be 76 damage. Not enough to KO this guy. And I have this, which could be decent, because it means my knockback attempt could be valuable. I just don't know if that's the path I want to take. Empower's risky, but I do have definitely 2 Hell Rides waiting to be used. Man. Okay. Witchfire's too risky here. It doesn't do enough. It may clear 1 minion, but I'm gonna redraw this. Okay, that is certainly something. That is certainly something, because now Empower draws a heroic and gets us access to the hero combo. I'm doing it.
This one's for you.
So Daze is removed. Give me a Hell Ride. Give me the Hell Ride.
That was weird.
There it is. Okay. 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 So I have to basically... How is this guy? How? How, bro? Okay, so what I could do... No, I can't even knock this down. But I do have a potential knock into there after the hell. So after the hero combo, I could definitely knock him into there. But that would be my move. Okay, so that's another thing I need to consider. And then my Hell Ride can hit all of these, getting through a large part of that shield. Do I have a way? Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what I do. So I can refund this card play. If they're marked. He still gets attacked by 2, but does he survive 157? Probably. It's gonna discard Restore. That's another downside of Hellride. But if they're vulnerable, I'm getting through that. And if they're vulnerable, the hero combo gets rid of this guy. And then I could look for... I could maybe come over here and target this instead. Maybe hitting both of these and him. And definitely him. And then he gets KO'd. When we get the card play back, we'll draw Drain Souls. Maybe. No, maybe not. The other thing is I could just Vampiric Essence. But I think the Vulnerable is nice because then we almost get through that shield. And we get rid of this guy without having to use the shove. I'm not sold on it, but it's what I'm gonna do.
Vengeance is here.
That wasn't bad.
Oh, actually, right. So we're gonna get more plays than I anticipated because we're gonna get this card refunded as well from here. He probably is, maybe, is there a world where I don't take this guy out? Is there a world where I don't do that? Because hear me out. He's going to apply Vulnerable. Fine. We know we have one of his saving death pits coming up, right? We know this guy's going to die to Hellride. So are hopefully these two. It's going to be close. He's going to take a bunch of vulnerable damage there. This guy's going to be alive. But if he's got vulnerable, maybe I can play around that. And if I just hero combo and delete this dude and get my card play refunded, then I could even restore, or I could use Opportunist so that I could knock this down for free. I probably just use restore, actually. Opportunist does give more damage, and he is vulnerable, so there's that. But restore makes sure that Ghost Rider goes up to full health. Either way, I think that is actually my better choice. It feels good. I don't know if it is good, but it feels good. And then because this guy's over here, I always have, like, some of that knockback potential. I'm doing it. Before I talk myself out of it. That cursed effigy is kind of an insane combat item, but the rewards in this mission are pretty huge. And I still have a bunch of stuff to chew through over there once this is done, so I can guarantee we won't be interrogating. Okay, well, that's not even true. Maybe I will be. Okay. If I restore Ghost Rider, that will be the last time that we see it. Okay. That would be the last time that we see it. There's a risky play here. There's a risky play. Actually, not even. It's not even that risky. I'm curious if I can reach this. I can. So what if I put damage there, okay? This card, it's already quick, for one. So it guarantees that we're not getting, it guarantees that it's not going to count as a card play. Then I could restore. That will count as a card play, generate 2 heroism. Then I can come over here and Hell Ride. And we'll have 1 KO, 2, 3, 4. So that'll fill his meter. We'll have a Chain Soul that if this guy... we could Chain Soul that guy. And then maybe even drop the thing on him. And if he applies vulnerable, he applies the vulnerable. But we're probably going to get through that shield if we do that as well. In my head, this seems like a great plan. And the reason I'm targeting this guy is because I can... oh, he wasn't even in the picture before. We didn't have a way of dealing with him, right? Okay. So now I restore Ghost Rider.
You need this more than I do.
I'm using our move. I think there could have been a decent argument made there to use Opportunist to get the extra moves for the ability to move Ghost Rider here for the Hell Ride, and then use the shove to try and get a free KO, and then knock this down. You only get the 1 shove, so maybe you do this first, but he might be hidden afterwards. Either way, okay? Doesn't matter now. So now we have to Hell Ride. I'm very curious to see if I can get these two. I think we should. Yeah, sick. Okay. So that's gonna remove the protection as well. So that's nice.
None can escape it.
Vroom vroom. His HP goes up, which is nice, and he was full health, which is nice. Protection's lost. Loot expired, fine. Now he's hitting Nico pretty hard. Don't love that. That means Nico probably drops here. No move destination. So that's, I think we've seen this before. That feels very strange. But I guess it's because this guy's here. Anyway, we have the drained soul now. These guys being vulnerable, I feel like I should put it on them. And then, even if this guy goes invisible, he's gonna put vulnerable on us. And if he doesn't move, I have this to knock him down next time. And then we have a better chance at using a shove to get rid of him. But I fully realized that this is 60 damage that I could be putting into the chopper. You know what? I'm actually going to do that. Hold on. Yeah, vampiric. No. Is there a world where I interrogate here? I don't think so, because we're still going to have reinforcements, right? Let me see. Haha. Interesting. I mean, this is more damage. It's not going to buff our drained souls, though. But, in a way... Look at that. 83 and I just don't have to worry about him? Nah, but I gotta go on the chopper. I gotta have some discipline here. Immune to knockback. Right. Let's just check something. No. I'm gonna put this in. It's like a third of its health. Discards a random card. It could get rid of the delay, which it did. So now I'm even more committed, but I think that's fine.
No time to run.
Oh, he actually moved out of there pretty aggressively. I should have used Nico to drop the telephone pole on him there. Well, yep. Yep. Okay. So things just got very interesting. Ooh, this guy's actually gonna hit the chopper. Ooh, I like that.
Helicopter is preparing for takeoff. We still have some time, but make sure you don't ignore it.
I like that very much. And I get to go straight to hell, which I love saying all the time. If I could just knock this guy in here, we're pretty much laughing. And I technically can. Okay. So, what's the best play here? So, I can't quick kick. Okay, so no, I can't technically knock him in there yet. I need some other way. If I move Spidey, do I have the range? It's very close. I don't actually know if I'll have the range. I'm gonna get rid of Hellmouth here. Okay, so that's very helpful. That is very helpful. So I think I just take that, and then I see if I have the setup there. Still, the angle might be weird, but at least it's something.
I'm coming for it. Maybe put some ice on that. You'll feel better.
No, okay, so we're short. We're short. Okay, so fine. Fine. So what I wouldn't mind doing here is chaining this guy into... So Chopper into this guy. Then replacing Ghost Rider with a drop. That's 2 cards. And then I have Hellride in hand next turn. And then I probably Spider Sense. It gains me the resist if I can't deal with this guy, which I technically can't. I do have a shove as well, I suppose, actually. Interesting. So I do have... Hold on. If I just shoved him there, then I could reveal, but I don't have something to knock him in there then, right? Not really. Which is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. And this.
All will be judged. We will stoke the fires of hell with your soul.
Then... How much damage does this guy have? 220. Just wondering. Because I could come over here and just Hellride this whole crew. Right? Maybe I don't hit both of these, but I could definitely hit this. It's just... Then what? He would be revealed, okay. And then I could quick kick him into here. Hold on. Oh no, but I'm gonna discard quick kick. That's the thing. Oh, but I have my move. But I do have my move. But I won't if I move Ghost Rider right now, I won't have that. So this reveals the marksman, this KOs the minion. The other soldier is going to finish the helicopter. And then I can use shove on the marksman to put him in that guy's circle, and he KOs the sniper as well. So that's kind of cool. Now, what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to Spider Sense first. Even though I know I'm going to discard the cards that come in, it's going to generate heroism for me, which I may need later. So I think this is the play.
Looks like it's up to me. Should come in handy.
Up here is nice too. But it's gone. Okay, so here's what I'm doing.
I'm guessing you didn't pick those chains up at the local hardware store.
Okay, so now we push him in here. And they're both getting roasted.
None can escape.
I just realized, is there a world where this guy's attack doesn't go off first? I hope not. Because it's gonna really hurt.
The battlefield is ours.
Oh boy. Okay. Sick. That was sick, man. That was so cool. That was so cool.
We've
Now
stopped the
he's just
helicopter.
left by
Clean
himself.
up the rest of these Hydra thugs.
Oh, yeah, baby.
We're not putting up much of a fight.
That was nasty. Okay. I really don't want to discard a thwip. Because that's a guaranteed thing that we're going to be safe. The chances are low, but you never know.
Judgment comes.
That's a sick animation, too.
You bring judgment upon yourself.
269, we kept thwip. So... if anything, I'm gonna drain soul here. Over chain striking. Okay, I was thinking about having Hellmouth. So we would strengthen. We get 3 strengthened attacks off. So we're normally doing 90. That would add 45 to that. We have a resist here anyways. So I feel like that's our highest amount of damage output. I wish I could force him out of here. I wonder if I can do something finicky. Like if I put the thing here, is he gonna move? Because he's basically got 1 foot in the grave there. Oh. Okay.
It is time. Only a fool would stand before us.
All right. If oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, now you move? Oh, okay. Okay. That's kind of funny. If our positioning there is a little different, there's a really good chance we instantly KO him there. So we could have done this in 1 round less, which would have been
Everything looks good so far.
really nice. Let's see if we can throw him over the edge. Got him.
You know, you're pretty good at this.
The Nico thing was tough because she got basically 1 punched. I don't know. We could have maybe worked around that, but yeah, 2 stars with the knockout. We did. I guess you could argue that because we used that cursed effigy that, you know, we took a bit of a loss there, but actually we got 2 epic blueprints. I didn't know. I thought it just said epic blueprint. And I think it did, but you can get more, I guess, which is great. That was definitely a Ghost Rider show. Hello. That was fun. That was a cursed effigy show, too. Let's be fair. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. But we are cursed effigy down, and I don't think I can just whip one of those up. That helped with some research requirements as well, because we need to do 1,000 missions with Spider-Man. Okay, shop class. Ooh, love that. Love that for us.
It wasn't easy keeping all the night owls distracted to cover for you.
Yeah, no, I bet.
Shop class tonight. You free?
I'm so in.
I am ready.
Right on.
Oh, Tony's here. I didn't know he was part of this.
Wait, what's Tony doing here?
Yeah, exactly.
It's interesting how you solved the heat problem.
Is that a good interesting or a bad interesting?
Neither. It's just not what I would have done.
Right.
I mean, I guess if Strange can be part of the emo kids, why not?
Hey, boss. Fancy meeting you here. I didn't picture you for the technical type. Wait, no, I'm seeing it. You're someone who's always appreciated horsepower.
What brings you
Get
here,
it? 'Cause
Tony?
we're old.
I couldn't sleep. Saw Parker slip off with a backpack full of gadgets. I was tired and bored, so I followed him here. You know, the only time I've seen the Hellride is when it's on fire. You think Robbie will let me poke around under the hood?
Popping the hood is how it eats people.
We're safe. I'm canned beef, you're 17th century jerky, and Parker's full of, spider meat.
Shop class is open to you.
Well, that's nice, boss, but I don't plan to stay if I'm not welcome.
Well,
Look, this isn't my
What?
thing, and I don't want to make it my thing. I'll stick around as long as Robbie and Parker are cool with it.
All right. We should ask them.
The two of you heard me, right?
Yeah.
Sure did.
So, what do you think? I'll be completely invisible.
yeah.
Like Sue Storm?
Right.
Like a slightly taller Sue Storm.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. I mean, as long as the shop doesn't become a Stark subsidiary, I'm good.
Scout's honor.
Then welcome to shop class, Tony.
All right. You kids do your thing.
So yeah, like even this stuff, I've not seen any of this stuff beyond that Scarlet Witch fight. So this is so I'm just pumped about it.
Now that we know
This is
Wanda's
all
a
like
threat,
feeling it's so
you'll need
fresh
an
now.
edge
I
if
love
you
it.
face her again.
What kind of edge?
Nothing that involves her coming to harm. We're looking at ways to protect you from her abilities.
How is that possible?
Our first prototype keeps you connected to the real world in case Wanda alters it around you.
Like an anchor, tethering me to reality?
Exactly. If Wanda alters your reality, our second prototype alters it back. Robbie got the idea from his spirit of vengeance. I think the prototype is powered by Hellfire, so best not to jostle it.
Like a button I press to reset her alterations? Or a broadcast interfering with her own transmission?
Perfect, you got it. Now, let's put these pieces together. But first, let's talk components.
Sorry, I came up
Oh,
short.
That's fine. There's always next time.
kills me.
I'm ready to put this together. How about you?
What if I say no? Can I? Because I think he said if I don't have all the components, I can build one. But if I have all the components, then I can build both.
Just a moment.
No rush.
Right? So, do we have a thing for that? Attack essence and common blueprint. Wait, didn't we? I thought we gave that to him. 62 attack. Huh. Maybe this is something different? Second meeting of shop class. Attack essence 25, common blueprint 1. Don't worry if you can't, we'll finish the project, but if you can, we might have enough to build both. See you then. We definitely have it. Hold on, let's talk to Robbie.
That was easy. Almost too easy. Am I being paranoid?
He has a place here, as long as his actions match his words.
Good idea. And
Trust
it's
but
probably
verify.
fine.
I really like that, actually.
As long as he doesn't alphabetize the component drawer, we're okay. But you came here to help finish this project. Go on. Parker can run you through it.
So, what am I missing? We can't leave. Huh, I wonder what it is.
So, are we good to go?
I am ready.
Oh well. Maybe I missed a message or something. Maybe that was from the I don't know. Reality Anchor. Select a hero, they gain immunity to knockback for the rest of the encounter and free. Revitalizing Swarm. Cure all heroes for free. Okay. Immunity to knockback. And that's one hero. Cure all heroes. That means that we're going to be dealing with a whole bunch of status effects, hey? I'm going to actually pick Revitalizing Swarm here. I would have loved to have gotten both.
You ready to leave?
Give me a minute.
You got it.
No comment. But that's some good work.
No comment, but anyway.
Is that it for today?
Here's a comment.
I am ready to go.
So, Tony, did you have any thoughts on the project?
Well, who, me? I'm contributing now?
We, just wanted to know what you think.
The Hunter has more options against the Fallen. I think shop class has already proved its worth.
Really? You think?
I mean, I guess we'll see if that ends up being the deciding factor in a fight or not. It's possible. Okay, one thing I do want to do tonight is show the grounds. Agatha's altar. And we'll sacrifice another artifact here.
Was this bowl always here?
Yeah, it's here every time we come here. I have a bowl.
Well, this looks like it belongs here.
Let's reveal the bowl.
It seems my offering was accepted.
Thank you very much. I will accept that. I will accept. Thank you. This spot looks like there could be something. I know we had the tarot up here, but...
Autumn does not answer.
Okay. Oh, there's one.
He sees our path.
We did go back here, but we still have that combat bonus, so we're not going to reveal that.
There must not be anything here.
And then I think the section in the back here had only cracked walls, if I'm not mistaken. Crack there and crack there, yeah. Just crack everywhere. Weird. Really, really weird. Okay. I think one thing that I will also do is pop there. And let's just make basically a run home. We're gonna grab any reagents along the path that we see.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. There's a couple things in there we'll grab. I'm not going like super in depth here. We could probably go down to the church and stuff, but you know, just for a little midnight gathering sesh. Oh yeah, and then we have this path, which I think is a shortcut home that we never opened.
Autumn be praised.
Is that exclamation to talk to Agatha, maybe? I did see her, but I think she's just gonna tell us something about the, about needing to do something else to get access to that thing, right? I'll ask her, see what she says, and then we'll teleport home.
Remind me about the seal?
I think you've gotten ahead of yourself, dear.
Right. And I have to imagine that that's going to be behind the wards that are currently prohibiting us from accessing that area by the church. That's my guess. Oh, hello, Carol. I can play.
Aha. Yet another victory for the hunter.
Damn it. You totally ambushed me with that pair of queens. I have to admit, I didn't think you'd be such a formidable poker player. Yet another reason to respect you.
Did you say you respect me?
Those are the words that came out of my mouth. You're a hard demon to dislike, Hunter. Even if you are beating my butt at Hold'em.
You do not dislike me, Captain?
Don't get too excited. I didn't say I liked you either, but you've got potential.
Deal another hand, then?
I'm all in.
I love that look for her. Okay. So we hit our friendship, our team friendship upgrade. So compliments have increased value. Okay, that's actually pretty helpful because they're not super common. Let's see. Passion in the Moonlight, the universally loved tale of a powerful sorceress and a mysterious traveler from Canada, and how their brief romance warmed them through one bitterly cold New England winter, now in its 13th reprinting. Mysterious traveler from Canada? The only one I can think of is like Wolverine. Russian poetry. Oh, we know who that's for.
Imagine if we hadn't caught Banner and Wanda. What if they caught us by surprise instead? Hey, you know what sucks?
What?
Life.
Having your weapon manifest out of your chest. It feels weird.
I can respect that.
But does it make you powerful?
It sure as hell does. I don't bleed for nothing, Hunter.
No, you bleed for power.
Hey, nothing is for free, right? Just wish it didn't hurt so damn much.
Thank you for letting me in on your pain.
Well, when you put it that way, you make it sound so emo.
Guys, I just realized I totally forgot to do our Hunter challenge. I totally forgot. Oh my god. We're gonna go do that. We're gonna go do that.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
How are you holding up? I know how hard it can be when everyone's looking to you for answers. Just know I'm here if you need me. Thank you for your words, but this fight is my destiny. I'll find a way to take Lilith down no matter what.
Thanks, Hunter.
Hey! I think our other one is upgraded already, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I don't know if I take 2 of these in my Hunter deck. Maybe? Maybe? Never say never kind of thing?
Learning so much more from Faustus now.
Hey,
he's
we got
dead.
Spang. That's one that we passed up on, I think. Oh, no. No, it's not. What am I saying? No, we took Spang. I need intel. So now we have 2 Spangs.
I'm here if you need me.
Spang, Spang. Okay. First of all,
Hey, Hunter.
we have epic gamma coil coming in hot here.
You brought me the good stuff.
Let's go. It's probably going to be tough
Sometimes
decisions.
I even impress myself.
Target an enemy, damage them or a random nearby enemy 4 times.
I feel like I could automate
Random
this
nearby
process and
enemies.
take myself out of the loop here.
Gain 1 strengthened. Free. Exhaust. Man, Spider-Man's cards are so good. Straight to Hell. Upgraded. On redraw. So this is modded. You can see the little star here. That's always the thing. On redraw, recover health. I feel like that for Ghost Rider is very nice. And a modded Drained Soul. 50% chance to apply bleed. Dudes, what? 2 modded cards here. Now, it's not Drained Soul Plus, but I could upgrade that. But that's super nice. And this is super nice. And then we got those epic blueprints. I guess I could craft those for our guys. Like, having strengthen with some of his skills is very nice. I feel like
matter indeed.
I feel like of the 2, this one is a little bit more valuable. But I gotta take these 2 mods.
So, what did you have in mind?
Witch Storm. We use one of our epic blueprints here. We have the heroic essence.
This forge fire is something special.
And then Spider-Man. We could do this. Uses another epic blueprint. So right now, this would pair best with, what is it? Up here, it's his highest damage card, but it's only 1
here's the
synergy
plan.
right now.
I'll hit this
Oh, I
thing
guess
with
it
the
also
big
pairs
hammer
pretty
and
nice
you
with
transform it into
Chain
something
Strike
useful.
Plus.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then?
It does.
No materials analysis, no tactical projection.
I'm in.
I expect this to be quite impactful.
I'm in. Okay, so now we have this. So we can do the sit rep thing. But now we need an artifact,
All right,
which
let's get
is coming
started,
from the
Dr.
next
Spooky.
mission. And now let's do this. So in my preview time, this is the one challenge I got to do because I did it before the Scarlet Witch mission. So the way that these work, these are individual puzzles handcrafted for the hero that you're taking out here. So this is a hunter challenge, obviously. We need to destroy the crystal to acquire the Bladestorm ability card. There's infinite card plays. Redraw and move are disabled, and the challenge is failed if there's no more cards to play or if the turn ends, okay? So, I hope I can recall how to do this. I probably will have to retry it a couple times, but this thing needs to take 10 damage, and through the use of charges, we need to get the cards that are going to drop. So that's another charge there. And then we have a whip here, so we can knock someone in any direction. I think the challenge is getting somebody over in this area and then, like, knocking them back. Because if you knock somebody back here, they're dead. But if you whip somebody or knock them into another area, then they're not going to die. So he's knocked there. We don't have any moves. The only way... Yeah, so I think if I go here, right? We take that guy, we get another charge. I knock this way. Then I charge this way, maybe? And I have a forceful knockback. in any direction. Or maybe I take this guy now. That's the puzzle, is figuring out your hunter positioning. Let's see. That puts him over here. Oh, okay, hold on. I may have screwed that up. I think I want to go there last. I think I want to go there last. We'll see. Oh, this could work. So now I go this way. Oh, no, but no, because then I'm going to discard this card. Right? Yeah. And if I charge first, then I'm KOing. So yeah, we have to go to that guy last. So that I have the angle. So we started out well and then made a small deviation there that ended up screwing us over. Let's try it again. Okay. So then we'll charge down here. Then we'll do this. Then we'll charge here. I can't wait to try all of them, because these are really fun. Then I charge here first, because if I use the whip, I'm in the same situation, and I use the whip to finish. The other cool thing that this does is, if by this point you haven't grasped some of the nuances of these cards, like, you might use that whip too early and be like, oh, I have to save that for the end, because I need all the other ways of doing this. Shattered. And then it gives you the heroic card to actually use. So this is our first heroic. Now, there's heroic kind of ultimate cards. Golden, very special cards on the dark side and the light side as well. But this is like the power branch, but it's very good. Damage and forceful knockback each enemy in an area. And you'll see, I think this is like our highest heroic cost card that we've seen. But this is a big power spike for the hunter, I think. Cool. You absolute legend. Nice. And so we now have this Shadow Stalker, and then we have the Midnight Sun's legendary suit as well. The passive, I gotta say, man, I don't know. I feel like that common passive that we have is honestly so good. Like, once per turn, redraw a heroic hunter card to gain concealed, right? Like, that's fine. I may have, and sorry, is it once per turn or once per encounter? Like, honestly, I have Last Sight, and I feel like I just can't justify not using fully charged here. Or not using fully charged, yeah. And then the Obsidian Collar, we get to double our damage every 3 dark cards. Or we can go, the next hunter card is free on playing 5 dark cards. Playing 3 power cards isn't isn't really the way to go with our deck, obviously. So now we've got the Midnight Sun suit, which is pretty sick. And we have access to changing our swords. So I'm going to go Borderline. Actually, like both of those. Let's go Borderline. And we're at 88 Dark. Now, I know people have hated Whip for a long time. There are some great situations for that. Even here, like Deadly Ground into Whip is super nice. I guess maybe just getting rid of Slash and throwing in a Blade Storm. I mean, we're gonna try it. We're gonna start the mission with 6 heroism too, so. One more stop.
Ready for more?
A heroes earn a modded ability card. Upgrading modified abilities does not require a second copy, but requires more essence. So that's what we were talking about with his Drained Soul. So we can do this for 80 heroic. And I do think that it's probably worthwhile. Well,
don't stress it too much.
Is
There's
it?
no wrong
I don't know,
answers here.
actually. For Drained Soul specifically, maybe not. It's like, if you full combo, you gain a soul regardless. I guess situationally, that could be good. Thwip. Thwip could be great too, don't get me wrong. I just don't know if I'm gonna only use one Thwip in my deck. I feel like having 2 is much more reliable. You know what? I think I'm just gonna hold. The ability that I will upgrade here is Spang. That's what we'll do. On KO, draw 2 cards, deals a bunch of extra damage.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player.
That'll be our
So I
heroic
guess I'm letting
spend
you choose for me
for today. And then let's check the mission. I know we have a story mission sitting there. And it's an artifact as well.
Anyone can make sense of Dr. Faustus's ramblings.
But is there anything else here I might really want? I mean, I could get an extra cheap artifact here for really quick. And I've got epic amounts of skill essence there, of essences. Man, okay. I think I'm going to take this because this gets us some great abilities, right? And I'm in no rush. This is still building out and helping us immensely doing some of these. And I know I keep saying it, but if I can work in 2 missions, I would love to be able to do that. So, I could probably speed up my nighttime stuff, but I'm also not going to just blast through things because I want to take my time. So we're going to go here. It's an Iron Man mission. Let's look at some of our research things. So I need to take Spider-Man more. I need to do a hero op with magic, but I don't have any intel. But I'm still going to be behind on research because I do need an artifact. When the next card is played, discard the rest of the hand instead. Obsidian, a theme. Craft 1 epic Ghost Rider ability. Damn it. Obsidian, a theme. When the next card is played, discard the rest of the hand instead. So, I guess you set that up for a double Hell Ride. Very specifically, right? But I do feel like we're getting into a lot of crafting, so the essences could be good. I'll be one day where I can't do research. It's not too bad. And then maybe we do the story after that, or maybe we do another easy mission and just squeak it out. But we're going to prioritize the essences, because that's a ton. Okay. Who's left on the map to talk to? Of course. Of course. The grotto. I just don't want to, like, I don't want to rush stuff. I'm just really enjoying taking my time with everything.
I have something for you.
Yeah.
gallon of web fluid and 1,000 helium balloons?
Okay, so now he's getting components?
Components for shop class.
That's nearly as interesting.
So there's 2 common blueprints in the skill essence. So, yeah, maybe something was bugged there because that is a definite problem. I did read that book, but I don't know if I can turn that into blade. He was over here. Let me just talk to him quick.
Sarah means business.
No, I'll probably just wait for the
Always
next
has.
thing. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying making videos on it. We'll talk to you guys very soon. Take care. Bye for now.